Klager, as a younger player, when you kind of step back into a group that's struggling to find wins, can that be difficult for you at all? When you haven't been with the team when they were, losing some games, is it tough to step into that situation?
Yeah, it can be challenging at times, but the most important thing for me is just worrying about my job and going out and executing that. I obviously everyone else is going to be doing theirs, and I just need to focus on what I need to be doing to help this team win and night in and night out, and that's what I'm going to keep doing.
Looking at your assist last night, it felt like the kind of plays that we've seen you be able to make where you activated from the point. Did you feel like you kind of were able to play your game last night specifically?
Yeah, I felt like I settled into the game last night fairly well. With us being down a few goals basically from the start of the game, it was an opportunity for me to just try to push the pace and try to create as much offense as possible to try to get us back in the game. And yeah, I mean, we came up short, and that's really disappointing. But that's behind us now, and we're looking forward into tomorrow.
And lastly, was it a confidence boost when the team kind of shortened the bench at the end of the game to not only get bumped up, but to be bumped up for some shifts with Drew on a top pairing that's looking to create some offense?
Yeah, for sure. Anytime the coaches can trust you out, especially with a guy like Drew. That's huge. It's yeah, like you said, it's a confidence boost, and that's really important to get that trust from the coaching staff.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Cal.
Thanks.
Next up is Jim Fox.
Kale, it happened last night on the Athens CU goal. You mentioned something earlier this year about trying to confuse the defenders in the offensive zone when you jump in. What are you looking for the guy who's responsible for you to say, okay, now I can go?
I mean, just I guess if they're backed off, I felt on that specific play, my winger was kind of backed off a little bit, and there was a lot of space from in between the boards and Lizzo there coming up the wall. So I thought there was enough room for me to slide down and work a little drop pass and take it to the net. And yeah, I mean, it worked out great. That's the kind of plays that I need to be making and night in and night out, and that's the stuff that I know I'm capable of doing.
I hope I'm not getting too fine here, but uh, how would you define like possession? Say like Lizzo's coming out of the corner there. When do does it have to be on a stick for a certain amount of time? Does he have to have body position? I know I'm leading you here, but just trying to get your take on when you go because your team has possession.
Yeah, I mean, he had full control coming up the board. So, I mean, there's two ways you can do it. I mean, you could, call for a low to high pass, but I thought it was a good opportunity to try to use my legs and try to create a little offense going down the wall. And yeah, it worked out great.